Hello and good day, you lovely, lovely folk on the internet. Darksiders Genesis has just received patch number 2. And today I'm going to go through a few of the quality of life specifics and the more gameplay related things. We're going to start off with Leviathan's Landing, which has seen a few tweaks. Let's take a look at that. I have been told that the platforming sections in the Leviathan's Landing have been improved with this patch. This is update number 2. Now, I can't even remember the way here, so this is going to be... I don't think it's this way, is it? I think it's... Well, I think it's actually probably this section that has been improved. Section number 3. So let's have a look-see. Why am I all crackly with lightning? Nope. That was a good start. Yeah, why am I all crackly? I'm not normally crackly. I haven't changed my creature core layout. No, that hasn't been fixed. Right, so this section here. If I can remember how to do it. Because it's been a while now. To be fair, though, I was getting pretty good at this section. No. This is what happens when I open my mouth. I was getting pretty good at this section. Are you sure, Dema? Are you sure? You don't look like you've got better at this section. Nope. To be fair, it's been a long day. Yeah, in all honesty, I can't tell whether that bit has been improved or not. This bit, on the other hand... Oh, that has been improved. Yeah, that has definitely been improved. Those platforms are much... Oh, yeah, that feels a lot better. It's probably not perfect. I've probably got lucky. Oh, no, that is definitely better. Nicely done. Nicely done. But yeah, that downward bit was the part of that puzzle that I really was not fond of. The only other part of the puzzle, really, that annoys me is this bit. Because the wall... The wall running is so inconsistent. Obviously, I've done this quite a lot for videos now. So, while I certainly wouldn't say I am, quote-unquote, good at the Leviathan's Maze, I've certainly had some practice at it. But the bit that messes me up is... Whoa. Is definitely this bit. And they have definitely made... Ooh. Yeah, they've definitely made that easier to navigate. So that is a big issue fixed. The other issue really is if you got over to here... Oh. See, now I still kind of slid off there. But to be fair, I also hesitated a little bit. Now, some other things that have been changed. New quests. Ah, they fixed the trickster key issue. So I now have all of the... Oh, can block 25% more damage. Don't mind if I do. Like that a lot. I've collected all of these cores. Because if you take a look at my collection, I have very clearly got everything maxed out. You know, I've got all the skins. I've got all of the collectibles. And I've got 769,000 souls. So there's still a slight issue there. They fixed the journal. Because the journal was stuck at 75%. Now, it said that there was an issue with Chapter 5's journal entry.
These coins are often overlooked in their value. I'll take them off your hands.
No, you won't. Ah, it now shows you the type of core in this screen, which is nice. Obviously, I've got everything maxed out.
Just a few more souls.
Delicious, delicious souls.
Delicious souls.
And there is now... Oh, interesting. I saw that they'd added mayhem difficulty. I thought that would be over. I thought that would be above, rather, apocalyptic. But apparently not. I was actually hoping for a slightly harder challenge because I've got everything done on apocalyptic. It does not tell you... Oh, no. It does now tell you... I can't remember whether it did this before. It shows you the highest difficulty that you've completed stuff on. Did it do that before and I just not noticed? Maybe it did. One thing that has apparently been fixed is the chest on this map. No, wait. This isn't the chest. That's not the chest that I'm thinking of. There is a chest on... It must be mission 14. Yeah, the dredge works. Nearby the wall.
Confronting the war machine that fuels...
Yeah, here. This chest here, I've never been able to get it to spawn. So, let's see. Right.
Yeah, there's no quick way to do this one. Return to the grave.
Aha! So that now works. It didn't work before. I've never been able to get that chest to spawn. And I've been through this mission 2 or 3 times. So that's nice. Let's just pull up the patch notes. So there's a load of stuff. So mayhem difficulty mode is below apocalyptic. Balance pass. Multipliers for... Ooh. Apocalyptic. They've upped it to 1,000 damage. Slightly more health. Slightly less ammo drops. Potion cooldown has been doubled, including the auto-use potion. Snare and slow no longer work on bosses. Large enemies can only be slowed by upgraded caltrops. Charge and gravity shot capacity doubled. Damage per tick increased by 50% on gravity shot. Good, because it was a little bit useless before. Beam and static shot capacity down 8%. Static did need a nerf. Lava shot capacity down 10%. 37% down on nature shot. Option to direct melee attacks towards mouse cursor has been added. There were a lot of people that had been requesting that in the forums. Game speed option added. Oh. Lowers the game speed to as far down as 40%. Whoa. Clippity clop. Clippity clop. What? Why would you? Well, I suppose this could give you some really cool slow motion montages. Oh, this is really weird. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's so strange. Were people really struggling with the speed of the game then? Let's put it down to... Well, that's minus 40. So this should arguably be minus 20%. Yeah, fair enough. If it's something people have been requiring, I don't see an issue with it. It's certainly not going to affect my gameplay in any way, shape, or form, having it as an option. Let's turn on melee attack towards mouse cursor. Hold on. Did that not work? While performing melee attacks while using keyboard and mouse, Strife and War direct the attacks in the direction of the mouse cursor. Oh, I see. So it's if you're not holding a direction. I've really not used mouse and keyboard a lot, so it's not been a thing that I've required. What else we got? Creature colors now display the type in vendor menus. We've taken a look at that already. Added option to display which controller art is displayed. So if you are using... I assume this adds the option of PlayStation support. Where can we check this? Yeah, there. So we've got the PlayStation options there, which is good. Render enemies behind walls is a... Wait, what's type 3? That's Switch controller. That's Switch controller. Right, let's put that back to that. So rendering enemies behind walls. Do I have somewhere that we can take a look at this? I suppose that would include this. See, there's me. Ah, there we go. I was asking for that, as you may recall, right from the start. That's much better. I like that. And we can even see our doggy behind walls. I thought that was an odd thing not to include. Added health and wrath shards are now trackable on the mission map screen. On the mission or map screen? Hasn't it always showed us those? I thought it always showed us those. Maybe it hasn't. I don't know. Not entirely sure what's happened there. Subtle camera zooms to large enemy finishes. Highest difficulty level completed icon is... Oh, that is new. Yeah, that's something that I've been asking for, especially when I was doing my apocalyptic playthrough. Platforms in Leviathan's Landing fixed. Quests track properly. Keys track properly. Ingot quest now properly spawns rewards on completion. Split screen camera will now properly follow players across the poles in Chapter 3. Lore now unlocks properly in Chapter 5. I think that's what was keeping me out of completing the 100% on that. You no longer fall to your death during the load screen in Chapter 14. Good to know. War Machine boss fight now properly spawns players when they die. Arena stats now properly. Yeah, I know that was an issue in multiplayer. These are all multiplayer fixes, actually. Lots of fixes for multiplayer, which is really useful. War's health core is tracked properly now. Lots of localization fixes, map fixes, adjusted various locations where things were tracking incorrectly. I got a few of those, especially when it came to boatman coins in Mission 15. Just adjusted soul chest to prevent players from getting stuck on them. A couple of times that was an issue. It's still kind of switched me into the right place eventually. The Leviathan creature core now disappears properly after collecting it. Yeah, because it didn't. Various issues and exploits fixed that would allow players to bypass puzzles. I wonder if they fixed the Leviathan's landing exploit where you could get past that. I never used it. Executions are now prioritized over other interacts. Good. That means I won't be trying to pick up a creature core as opposed to executing an ability. Fixed music not playing in credits. There is a credits track during the credit sequence of the game. It's really good. In fact, some of Coca's best work on the soundtrack, in my opinion. But if you remember my playthrough, or you won't actually have seen it in my playthrough yet, because by the time this video is out, the final episode 19 won't be. But yeah, I didn't get any music during it. Walled Ender no longer consumes beam shot ammo. I hadn't realised that was a thing. Tempest Wings now show up more consistently. Mission progress notifications now show up properly if you hadn't opened the map for the level. Strife's current equipped ammo type gets saved. So, lots of little fixes. I think my favourite one is this enemies displaying an outline, because I do think that was a bit of an issue. And, yeah, these are all good quality of life. That one especially, the difficulty icon thing, I think is particularly good. Because as I said, when I was doing my apocalyptic playthrough, I didn't do them in order. I did them in order of what I thought was the easiest or most interesting at the time. So I couldn't remember off the top of my head which ones I needed to do. Ah, that's one of her new idle animations, I'm assuming. She goes and takes a look at the shelf and throws some random things into her potion pots. That's cool. I like that. So there we go, folks. A little bit of a look at the quote-unquote fixed, or at least improved, Leviathan's Landing. That bit with the little rock outcrops has definitely improved. And that was one of the places where I fell to my death, I think, the most. So, all in all, slight improvements to that, and some nice improvements to the rest of the game experience. Thanks very much for watching, folks, and I will catch you all in the next video. Hope you're enjoying the Darksiders Genesis playthrough. If you are, please leave a like on the various videos, comments, and so on and so forth. And I will catch you all next time. Ta-ta! Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.